The boys cornered Gyu-young at the side of the road. "Give me my pen," said one of the boys. Gyu-young said he didn't have it, but they didn't believe him. The boy told Gyu-young that his uncle had purchased the pen from Germany for a lot of money. They pestered him to talk, saying he was the only one at homeroom when they went for PE, and it made no sense that he didn't say who took it. But Gyu-young still said he didn't take it. They beat him up until they believed he didn't have it. Then they gave up and left, deciding to just get some burgers. He gets up, wipes his face, and wishes he was stronger, saying he would have killed them all if he was. He feels the rock behind him and pulls out the pen the boys were looking for. Turns out he had it after all. He wonders if it's really expensive and calls it a joke when a strange man suddenly takes the pen from him. He asks Gyu-young if he lives the way he does because he is powerless, and tells him he will give him the power to control life itself. He stabs a centipede on the ground and tells him that coating the tip of the pen with blood lets the pen create life. Then he gives the pen to him and tells him to go home and draw a line with the pen. He also gives him a warning. The moment he acquires power, he has to be very careful. Gyu-young goes home and thinks about what the man told him. He writes the word "die" on a notebook and waits. But nothing happens. He calls it a bluff and leaves the house to play games at an internet cafe. Minutes later, his mom comes home calling for him when she notices a centipede run from under his book. She says she doesn't like to kill living things, but kills it anyway because it looks gross. She then notices what he had written on his notebook. She is worried and waits for him to come back home so she could talk to him. When Gyu-young gets back home, she shouts at him, asking why he wrote that. She asks him if he's being bullied, but he tells her no. As she warns him not to do it again, something falls from his book. She looks at the floor and screams. There are 3 more centipedes. She steps on them and says she had already killed 5, wondering if they had laid eggs in the house. Back in his room, Gyu-young wonders what is happening. He thinks about the connection between the strange man who stabbed the centipede with a pen and what is happening in his house. He takes the pen and draws an incomplete circle. As he waits, doubting himself, he is shocked to see the centipede start to crawl out of the circle on the paper. He drops the pen and falls to the ground in shock. He couldn't believe what the strange man had given him. At school, Gyu-young realizes he has something incredible in his possession. He scribbles something on a piece of paper with a pen, crumples it up, and puts it next to his bully's face while he sleeps. Not a second passes when centipedes start to crawl out of the paper. A ruckus is heard in the classroom as the boy shouts in panics. Gyu-young experiments with his pen more. He stabs a cockroach, coating the tip of the pen with its blood, as the man had instructed. Then he draws a long line on the wall of the hallways. The students are horrified when they see an infestation of cockroaches in the hallways. They panic and scream. But Gyu-young is happy. With his mind absorbed in the greatness of his newfound power to create life from a line, he plots. What will he do next?